Hey Mustangs, it's going to be my last video for topic A, module 5, where the standard we're covering is geometry point 1, which is again is area of lots and lots and lots of different shapes. Um, this is the part where it might get a little bit challenging. And I know some of you are going to be very confused when you get to this point, and that's okay. That's part of it. I'm here to help. I know your family can help you, but don't be overwhelmed, okay? So by now you should have watched the next, or well, this is the follow-up video for the next 5 things, the last 5 things in topic A. So there's a video here called the area of kites. I hope you watch that. That is fantastic video. I love the way he breaks down how you find the area of a kite. So hopefully that you found that very informational. The next one here too, great problem. Finding the area of rearranging parts, where you had to find which shape had a matching area to the shape in the top left corner. So again, great problem. However, your last exercise here is going to be the area of composite shapes. So a composite shape is the way to look at it is basically just it's a shape you're not going to recognize. Okay, the shape that he's going to be showing you in that video, if you've already watched it, you've already seen it. But he's going to be showing you shapes that just have no pattern to them. Okay, they're not going to be triangles. They're not going to be squares. They're going to be just weird, crazy shapes. But the key to finding the area of these weird, crazy shapes is to not just see the weird, crazy shape, but to see the shapes that you recognize that make up that shape. Okay, so I believe in the example he showed, he showed that it's made up of triangles, it's made up of a rectangle, and all you do is you just add all those pieces up. You add the areas of all those little parts up to get the total area of the shape. So that's exactly what these 4 questions are going to look like. You're going to get some shape that doesn't really make any sense to you, but again, it's about identifying the pieces of that shape that you can calculate and you can figure out. So I'll just go to the whiteboard here real quick and show you an example of a problem that you're going to see here. This one is perfect. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to move it. Okay, so again, it's a shape that we probably don't recognize. But what we're being asked to do here is find the area of this shape below. Okay, well, if I just take 20 seconds to look at this shape, I can realize that yeah, okay, it is made up of smaller shapes. For example, if I go ahead and draw a line here, I can see that I've got a square at the top of this shape. I can see that right here I've got a perfect square, and the reason I know it's a perfect square is because I've got a height of 4 and I've got a width of 4 or a base of 4, and I know that I can calculate the area of this blue square right here just simply by doing base times height, or if you wish, length times width. So 4 times 4, that's going to be 16. Okay, that's easy. I was able to figure that out without really doing a whole lot of work. The next piece is going to be a little bit trickier. Let me switch colors here. But when you look at what you have remaining here, it's not a trapezoid. It's just some weird quadrilateral that I don't even have a proper length, and I don't really have a proper width, but you do. Okay. What we're being told here is that the overall length of this entire shape is 8. But if you look across at the bottom of your square here, you can see that the square takes up a length of 4. So if we actually calculate the difference of 8 and 4, what's left is the distance of this length right here, which is also 4. See how I did that? 4 plus 4 gives us the total length of 8. Okay? So I don't actually need this 8 anymore. That 8 is not really going to serve me any purpose. But I do need this 4. Okay? And now that I have this 4, it just got a whole lot easier for me. And the reason why is because now I can actually see a rectangle forming next to a triangle. So very easily and very quickly, I could calculate the area of this rectangle right here. The area of this rectangle, again, I have a length, I have a width, 4 times 2, 8, right? So over here, I'll go ahead and just write equals 8. So as you can see, right now I've got an area of 16, which is my blue square. I've got an area of 8, which is my green rectangle. And last, I just have to figure out this last little piece right here. And it's just a triangle. And I know that the area of a triangle is just the base of that triangle times the height of that triangle, and then you just divide by 2. Okay, well, I have the height of the triangle. The height of the triangle is, oops, purple's probably not a good color. I don't know what, I'll use brown, it's fine. I know this length, right? I know the height. The height is the same as the rectangle next to it, which is 4. What I don't have is this. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Okay. Imagine this triangle being completed down the side here, and imagine it being a complete rectangle. Okay. We know that this distance from here to here is 2. We know that the total distance, the total length of the shape is 4. So again, if the total length is 4 and we have this being 2, what does this have to be? Well, it also has to be 2. My screen is not lit. That's a 2. Sorry, that's supposed to be a 2. All right, so we do have this. It's got a height of 4. It's got a base of 2. All right, well, 4 times 2, as we already figured out, was 8. But since it's a triangle, we just take half of that. So half of 8 is going to be 4. So this little brown triangle right here actually has an area of 4. Okay? So don't be overwhelmed by the shape that's given to you. It's not about the whole shape. It's about the parts that make up the shape. When I first saw this shape, I might have been a little bit intimidated, but when you just slow down for a second and you look at what the shape is actually constructed of, you can see a blue square, you can see a green rectangle, you can see a brown triangle. And all you do now is you just add up those areas. 16 plus 8, that's 24. And when I add 4 more, I get an area of 28. Okay? So think about the sum of all of its parts as opposed to the entire shape. If you think about the entire shape, you're going to be completely overwhelmed. You got to look at its individual parts, and you got to not be afraid to draw and to draw lines and to shade things and remember your formulas. Okay, it's going to take work. All right, each problem on this exercise is going to take a little bit of work. Maybe five minutes or so, but don't be afraid of that. Okay, and then last, you have this little challenge right here. Again, just 4 questions. Go ahead and do it. Challenge yourself. Let's see how you do on that. Last but not least, you have a quiz. And this quiz is just 6 questions covering everything you've learned in topic A. Okay, and when I say everything you've learned, I mean we're going all the way back to areas of parallelograms and areas of rectangles and areas of triangles. So everything you've learned this week, you'll see some questions right here. Okay, go back and rewatch videos. Go back and check your notes, whatever you need to do, okay? Good luck, and I will see you next week with more videos from topic B, polygons on the coordinate plane, okay? So we're going to be breaking out some coordinate planes next week and talking more and more about polygons. Okay, I'll tell you what that is and everything, but good luck. Call me, text me, let me know if you need help. I'm available. Bye-bye.